What's up, everybody? I'm just going to get straight into this because we wasted enough time because we did an entire take where we didn't turn the mic on and the audio was muted. I can see the waves bouncing now. I need to put a checklist in place. Basically, we're doing coffee and cardboard. We've got the cardboard news. We have the coffee. It's Dunkin' Donuts. Beth was awesome and got us Dunkin' Donuts. This is delicious. It is salted caramel. Moz has drank all his. Of course he has, because nothing ever lasts 30 seconds with Moz.
Wow.
Even himself. So anyway, Eradicator epidemic virus. It got hit in Master Duel. Go right ahead, Moz.
Okay, so this has been causing waves in the TCG at the minute, simply because of the German nationals. In the final of the German nationals, it was Kashtira and Labyrinth. In game one, Kashtira lost to a super polymerization into a Starving Venom, and then in a later turn, Gozen Match was flipped on the Kashtira player, and since they have a nice wave of attributes, it's basically an FTK. And then game two, the Labyrinth player set Epidemic Virus, summoned one of the big ladies, tributed it off, and then proceeded to rip 5 spells out of the Kashtira player's hand, basically sealing the deal and securing a prize card.
So yeah, so they have hit it in Master Duel. I kind of just find Master Duel unplayable, but the information is on screen for you now for what has actually happened. I just thought it was noteworthy because clearly Konami does have eyes on Eradicator, and it is a nasty card. The viruses in general are pretty rough. Okay, we've got the Last Jack spell from the new structure deck. Crimson Gaia. Continuous spell. You can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. During your main phase, you can add 1 Red Dragon Archfiend or 1 card that mentions it except Crimson Gaia from your deck to your hand. The rota's pretty solid. When your Red Dragon Archfiend declares an attack, you can change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. UCT, good card, I hear. 3. If a monster on the field, monster or monsters on the field is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Red Dragon Archfiend from your graveyard. I don't like battle tricks personally, but
Yeah, reborning synchros in the battle phase is pretty cool.
I
I don't think this deck's going to hit any waves or make any.
I might just get 3 just to torture you and make you try and break it.
I mean, I'd be well up for that.
Okay. The 25th anniversary collection. This, you've been looking into this a lot.
Okay, yeah, so basically the OCG have released the 25th anniversary rarity collection, and they've released many rarity collections in the past, and they all look amazing. But finally, we're actually going to copy one over and release it ourselves, excluding Max C. So it contains super rares, ultra rares, a variation of ultra rare, secret rare, a variation of secret rare, and obviously the quarter century rare. So the variation of the secret rare will be a sort of collector's mix, and then we also have the ultra prismatic secret rare, which is an ultra rare writing plus the prismatic secret foiling. And we are going to be expecting a ton of reprints, and this is probably going to be the greatest set to ever be released, given the amount of staples and text that is being released in this set.
Basically, if you need stuff like all the way from like brand new to competitive, I mean they've got Ash, Nibiru, Vela, Imperm, like you're getting access.
Prosperity, triple tactics talent.
For me, like I've got droplets, I've got triple tax, I need Prospies, and I am looking forward to having them. Baron as well. A super Baron and a super Prosby. Yes, please.
What is going to be great about this set, though, is that any staple you want is going to be available in Super if you want the cheaper copies and to definitely upgrade your game. And then if you want to upgrade the cards that you love, there are going to be so many different rarities that you can do it at reasonable prices, I imagine.
Yeah.
Some of the rarities.
So, I have nice prismatic Ash Blossoms, but, who knows? We'll see. My big one is I'd like some nice effect Veilers. I think I have nice Nibirus. I'd like some nice Imperms. So we'll see. I also just need a Savage Dragon, but there's a lot in this. More on it later though. this figure, this Red Eyes figure, is just crisp. Like, I've been through it before, where, like, a lot of the time I'll be like, this isn't my kind of thing, but if it's yours, go ahead and buy it. This looks great. I would happy to have this on my shelf. Standard edition is $139.99, so not ridiculous. Does it say anything? And then the exclusive edition's $150. The exclusive edition includes light up lava formation as opposed to a static one featured in the standard edition. It can be set to 2 different light modes. That's kind of funky.
Okay.
The definitive edition has a more extravagant base of smoke and lava, with the black stone of legend nesting among one of the plumes. This is $3.89, by the way. The base also includes Red Eyes Black Dragon's statistics, level attribute, attack and defense. The smoke and lava attribute and stars can be lit up in a similar fashion to the exclusive edition. The Ultimate Edition at $4.50 from previous. New from previous First for Figures Yu-Gi-Oh! Statues Ultimate Edition, with the base has manually rotated and extra head and claw sections. Oh, so you can pick one head that is the same as the regular one but turns in the opposite direction, 2 heads with LED Inferno Fire Blast effects.
Wow. Alright.
1 facing each direction, and a set of claws equipped with dragon's nails.
They really know how to upgrade these.
Exclusive Combo Edition for $300. I think it's just 2 different colour palettes.
Well, the Ultimate is...
Okay,
oh, wait, hang
the
on.
Ultimate...
Right, but basically it's just it actually has flames and it can talk and learn your name and
it's got ChatGPT integration.
Comes with a may set your house on fire warning and
but also you can walk in and just be like, Red Eyes, turn the lights on. No,
is encrusted with rubies.
It's made of a literal meteorite. No, it's got different wings, but changed to different wings, different pose, lots of purple LEDs to make it resemble the card art more. So
it's pretty crazy.
If you want to drop $850, go ham, kings and queens. The remaining reprints, I guess the extravagance is nice, but otherwise, no one needed these.
Yeah, there's like the 500th reprint of Absolute King Backjack this year.
Yeah, Goat is even cheaper, I guess, than it already was, because Witch of the Black Forest. New Yu-Gi-Oh! Collaborations, we've got shirts, hoodies, socks, and boxers. So if you're getting intimate with your partner, you can be like, I want a piece out of this situation. Karibo effect, no damage taken, and then just bolt. And the blue eyes socks probably make you go faster, I don't know. So if this is your kind of thing, go and buy the things.
Wow.
Okay, can we get off? Just stop. I don't know why this is doing this. Can I scroll? Thank you.
Go.
This GX figure, it's Jaden. I would buy it if one of these hands was just flipping the bird.
You could just snap all the fingers off that isn't the middle finger.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite the same. I guess there'd be a way of just 3D printing it, but honestly, for a meme, doubt I'd go for it. These are cool.
So we got Neospatian Grand Mole for Jaden, Ruby for obviously Jesse, Yellow Ojama for Chaz, Winkaribo again for Jaden, Dandelion, don't know who that belongs to, and Arm Dragon level 3 again for Chaz. So
yeah, so you get some minifigures, you get a few different faces. His eyes look like the different colours. If you know why, can you comment it? Because it's a bit... I don't get it.
It's bugging him for some reason.
It's bothering me. Okay, so we are well into the Monstrous Revenge sets, kind of like, we're past day 1. The prices should all be settling. A lot of these will be sold out, but I'm just using Kong's cards because it's all in one place and it's a nice website. Well done, Kongs. So, anyway, quarter century rares, a lot of these got bought quick. Heart Earth Dragon at only 50.
Yeah.
Basically, this set seemed to be very good for buyers, not so great for sellers. So yeah, these are. I think it topped out with like IP Masquerena, but you can get them at under 2 in some places.
Yeah, the cores aren't bank breaking at all.
Yeah, the cores are fine. Reptile, I don't know what it's doing apart from it has a new not Super Poly Instant Fusion target. Punk for 30 quid. This has been expensive for so long, I've literally just bought this. Welcome Labyrinth at 3, this is great, and you've got lots of needed reprints, got expensive for no reason, so Macrocosmos at 40 pence. The Adventure Engine is now
like
affordable.
50 quid, and it's going to even tank more when the new Rarity Collection comes out, because they will also be reprinted.
Yep, Book of Eclipse Secrets at 50p, why would you not? Dimensional Fisher Ultras, why not if you don't have them? A Terraforming at Secret for 50p. They'll all, like, inflate over time. Dark Holes at 50p. Like...
Masquerena from 20 quid to £3.
Yeah.
Zeus at 12.
The Telenite things that do things in combination with each other. I think this literally came off the list to Combat Tier and then just didn't.
Yeah.
Secret Dante is 50p. A bunch of other ones. I think that is just a negate on a level 2.
It's alright.
Yeah. Tiramisu, I don't know much about it, but I know once upon a time Madolce were expensive as all hell. The new Spirit Monsters, kind of a dick move that they've just released Sakitama in common. I picked them up, and now I have to pay 75p. Because I've got the Ultras. Because at that price, why not? Baldrake getting a nice little rarity upgrade as well. This is all the punk stuff in singles. £4 for Water Enchantress.
That is mad.
Yeah. So I am going to be able to play Plunder again. Because I sold it right after YCS. Shadow's Light, this is kind of interesting. Can't conduct your battle phase, but you basically tell a light monster out of your deck. It's Chaos card. Chaos is good. We like Chaos. Where's my thumb? We like Chaos. Good job, Chaos.
Duality. It's the new branded card.
And counter fairies, I believe, from what you've said.
Yeah, they literally summon a card, search a counter trap, tribute it, summon Herald, search another counter trap.
An absolute bunch of Karibos. I haven't read them. And some new Performer Pal stuff, which I guess is relevant probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about pen decks. They've never appealed to me that much. Promotion, this is a weird one that I feel like will do something because its effect isn't like... It'll be one of those really weird things. So...
Let's have a look.
Target one level 3 or lower Earth Warrior monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one level 4 or higher Earth Warrior monster from your deck. Then if you control a puppet monster, after the then, I don't believe will be relevant. Then if you control a puppet monster with an original type and attribute, warrior and earth, the monster special summoned by this effect gains 100 attack and defense for each card your opponent's graveyard. You can only activate one promotion per turn. I purely think it will be like the tag out effect that has a chance to do something in the future if the right thing gets printed.
I do like the card art.
I like the card art. It's chess. These are kind of funky, but they just feel like do-nothing cards. We've got the new Infinnoble support. Link Decoder. I've been waiting for this. I said it as soon as the news dropped. If it's Link 1, just buy 3, and it's 50p. Like, it's nothing. This seems pretty cool. Rocket Coder. It does a bunch. It's kind of like microcoder for Rocket cards, so it supports Cyburst and Dragon Link, I think.
Oh god, no. No.
Have you read it?
No.
Okay, let's real quick. So, Rocket Coder. If this card would be used for the link summon of a Boral monster, you can treat this card as a dragon. You can only use each effect of Rocket Coder once per turn. If a Cyburst monster you control would be used as link material for a Code Talker monster, this card in your hand could also be used as material. If this card you control would be used as link material for a Boral monster, one Dart monster in your hand can also be used as link material.
Weird.
So, it is odd, but I get the feeling you can get some weird crossovers there.
I don't see it getting a lot of experimentation in Rocket specifically, or even Cyburst.
I've picked up 3.
3 Assault Synchron. Oh no, just Assault Synchron. 13 quid.
Yeah, Assault Synchron is running you at about 30 quid, maybe a little bit less, high 20s right now. It's dipping and diving a bit. But this I can see being limited in the future. The other thing that I'd say is keep an eye on tuning, because as soon as this has an impact, and I don't see a world where it doesn't, because everyone will know what it does, it's a free level 2 tuner that you can just pay 700 life points and just have it, so it's free. It is a free special from hand on a tuner that's a level 2 when the new XL Synchron Stardust exists, so it represents like a free Baron if you have a 6. And there's a lot of free 6s. So like, what, you can go into like Shen in Kashtira.
Yeah.
You can just straight up go into Baron if you play anything 8 heavy. It's really good. It's really, really good. And this price is interesting. And I believe this is where we actually had to cut, so I was about to pass it over to you last time.
Yeah. So the problem with this is it's an all hollow set. There's five cards in a pack, and since they're all going to be hollows, it probably just indicates that there's going to be a lot of value in this set. The cards specifically printed in this set are staples that usually would not be able to be acquired by most of the player base, and I'm not even saying that to be like blunt. I'm saying that because that it was just the case. Picking up Imperms is annoying. Picking up Nibiru's, even now they're like 8 quid each, it's annoying. So not a lot of players are going to have access. So maybe this price could make sense based on the cards that are being printed in this. So
like, just for an example, I have been playing for 4 years. I'm reasonably competitive. Go to high tier events. And there's stuff in this set that I want. So unless you just Mega Ball or don't care and just buy every expensive thing as it drops all the time, like, you're kind of right in that statement of, like, there's something in here that, like, even your intermediate players will be like, I need Prospies.
But at this price, at the minute, if it doesn't change, what we're looking at is a free box thrown in with the 12 for this case. So a single box at the minute, pre-sales looking at 104, and that is exactly the retail on each pack per box. So hopefully there might be a change.
There has to be, from what I'm thinking, because like say Asda or like Walmart or wherever you're from, your superstore, buy these, they are not going to go, okay, so I buy a bunch of cases, I sell all the packs out of the case, and then I am up 1/10.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
They're not going to do that.
Yeah, your RRP is not going to equal your box product. Like...
Yeah, so...
Like, don't get me wrong, they'll be buying in astronomical bulk and will benefit from that. But it just doesn't make sense that a box is exactly the amount as packs. Like, your standard store that isn't an OTS or whatever, or is like a variety store, they can't just buy a box of them to have on the counter because they have to sell every pack in that just to pay for the box. I mean, I guess they get the VAT back, but...
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, so this will have to change. But this isn't just exclusive to Kong's cards either, this is just the pre-sales through and through. Okay, China, in their mainland, they had their Duelist Cup. So let's see. Super Heavies won it.
Not a surprise, since they've got Dagda still, Summoning Scythe, and they have Scarecrow.
Yeah.
And the Surging Cyber... Well, no, they wasn't a Surging Cyberstein in this, but they couldn't get any star off of Giga X. It's effortless.
Yeah.
So
Really strong.
no Baron, though. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, there's Baron.
No, I mean Appaloosa. My bad.
Ah, right. Yeah. No, yeah. Solid list, but it is what it is. It's kind of inconsequential for the TCG now, because no Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Ishizu Tailorments.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. It's still not dead, because Magical Dragon is holding this up. Although they are teching Guardian Chimera. And the Dark World one we have seen before.
Guardian Chimera is pretty free.
Yeah.
Since King of the Swamp, so...
Tier is just always...
This is a weird list, I'm not gonna lie.
And they've got Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot propping Tier up in the OCG. Ishizu Unchained Labyrinth. We're seeing a little bit more of these Unchained lists. I'm really looking forward to the new sport, and I need to film them. It's kind of gross that they can make Chaos Angel.
Oh, pretty free as well.
Yeah. Chaos Angel is very strong. I've been testing it, which is kind of sad because it means I need to buy it and it's 40 quid. But yeah. More Labyrinth. Labyrinth are really taking the piss in both formats. I do not understand this. Like, maybe I'm greedy.
I think we are, in general. We're dropping Gamma because it doesn't exist anymore.
Like, I would play 1 Gamma to...
You play 3 Delta, not, if you were going to do it.
Why would you not have the Gamma in
No, you play Gamma as well, but if you're going to play 1 Gamma, then you'd still just play 3 Delta, because...
Yeah, so Delta, the spell one, side Epsilon for traps. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get it. You're as likely to get the brick, but I just don't understand OCG ratios.
Well, I think with the Maxi combo there, they could always draw into it heavily.
Yeah.
So if they do draw it, it's free.
Virtual World.
I mean, it's a pretty solid deck.
I haven't seen it in a good while.
Just in general, it just has a lot of
it does
like
things.
linear combos for it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And they have an inbuilt towers. So
yeah, I might have a look at
no
it
Shen.
That's weird.
Well,
I might have a look at Virtual World again because like my only memory of it was like this deck is it produces 1 brick and we would draw that brick every time. We'd do hand flow testing and everything and be like, this mathematically just shouldn't happen. This deck hates me. Grass Super Heavy Samurai Ishizu Veselinthad Emancipator. It's a pile. That card looks different. Don't know what it is.
Tackle Crusader.
Ah.
It's an MST.
Okay. Well, either way, the piles are going to pile. Pirelli.
Yeah, it helps when you got 3 Delicious.
Yeah, like, the hard crippled Pirelli because they're like, no, it's running amok in the OCG, and then have done nothing with it in the OCG.
Tiny Sword Soul, that is probably the most linear list I have
very
ever seen.
Standard. That is very conservative.
I think that just shows you how good the deck is.
Yeah, that's super conservative. 3 Tire, that's not what the TCG likes.
3's still really good. It's still a starter.
Yeah, everyone likes it at 2 here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, a very small 10U package.
You don't need a big one, since everything's just searchable.
Yeah. No, cool. So that's been the OCG list, nothing mind-blowing. Korea had the WCQ. Ishizu Kashtira Tournaments. Jesus, just slaughter tier already.
Yeah.
They've had the time and more in the OCG. Like, can you imagine if this was still topping here around, people would be like flipping.
I'd just hate playing the game. I probably still would have took a back seat for the YCS and Nats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, Kashtira is obnoxious, but it's just... This deck is so competent if you give it an inch.
Yeah.
Like, I will occasionally just do bot testings for hand flow, and if the tier 1 comes up, I'm just like, Strongest deck in history. I'm not even going to test against it. It's not representative. Tour Guide Labyrinth.
It's odd.
A little bits.
Yeah.
I guess that's a 3. That's 3. Yeah. So you've got furniture. You've got Sangan. You've got a singular scam.
The field spell? It's a weird one.
Yeah.
I don't like the field spell.
But they're taking in Armageddon. I guess they go into the 3 and then...
Yeah.
Kashtira. Hits Kashtira. Complete with Pathfinders to find Race Off.
I mean, they don't need a normal, so...
Yeah, they don't need a normal and they need a Race Off. Scareclaw Tri-Brigade. This is cool. This is actually cool.
Yeah, that's a Tri-Brigade list.
With some Scareclaws in it and
Yep.
some Vices. That's just cool. I like it. A hero lives for the Prisoner as well. That needs a reprint badly.
Yeah.
Branded.
It's branded.
I'm so sick of Branded.
It's whatever.
It just needs a ban lost.
More Kashtira.
Yeah, and it is very much just Kashtira.
Well, they have 3 Arise Heart.
Grass Super Heavy Samurai Ishizu Veselin and Emancipator, and it's
Yeah, it's a pile. It's the same list.
it's damn near verbatim, apart from they've got like a couple of slots here.
No, they were in the last one.
No.
And the double tackle Crusader. They were.
Huh. Grass Bestial Dragon Link.
Alright, that's just sickly.
That's a bit of a war crime, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ring the Worm in there as well.
I bet the bricks that you get in that are horrific.
Just all Bestials.
Not even that. The rockets alone.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of rockets. Saying that with Duality, now you can just get into Safer. Like that.
Not even playing it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, that was the OCG, and for the TCG, I'll just go back to the top. We don't have any news for you. I'm pretty sure we covered this one last week, and these 2 are ongoing. So
Yeah, we got a North American Remote Dual YCS, which is a bit odd, but, you know...
272 players, and Ecuador had their WCQ. We'll talk about these next time.
That'll still be ongoing as well, until tomorrow. Today, sorry.
Yeah, what I mean though, is
today.
next week.
Yeah, next week we'll know who did what.
Yeah, we'll discuss them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've been through this because I remember this Marincess list. If we haven't, the other things aren't that interesting. Here's the Marincess list.
Yeah, so it's a Marincess list.
Yeah.
Normal summon a fish, mate, big fish.
Fish, the Cybers.
Oh, whatever.
It's wet salad.
Wet salad.
Yeah. The really cool degenerate thing is just the Zelantis thing. Just board wiping your opponent and going, can't bring them back. I'm locked.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, I need to learn this deck. I think it could be funky, but yeah, who knows. And we're back to the start, which means that's the news for this week. So, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, hit the bell icon. It's been a little bit light on news this week, but next week we should hopefully have more. We've got more content coming. You're doing more, like, past stuff that you've done that was just cool. I have a top-down camera now, so I can start looking at deck profiles again. I mean, I always had a top-down camera, but I needed a new boom arm, so that's all sorted. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, hit the bell icon, do all those things, share it, I don't know, buy a billboard and put us on it. So, yeah, namaste fuckers, we'll see you next time.
In a bit.